Hey everybody, Dr. Albert Snow here, Holistic Gastroenterologist. I've been healing inflamed bowels for 40 years, IBS, Colitis, Crohn's. Check out my gastrointestinal protocol called GI Cure if you want to change your life. It's at holisticgastroenterology.com. Enough of that. I want to tell you about something that I've become aware of. I think it's been around for a while, but I only became aware of a product supplement that will help you folks who have constipation, but more. A lot of people tell me that they get like 95% healed of their constipation, but they still can't get that last. They always feel as though when they get off the toilet that there's more to come, that they just couldn't get it out. And they walk around all day feeling like they have to go. Even if they do empty out, they still say during the day they feel like, I gotta go. They go to the toilet, nothing happens. Or the ones who just can't get over the hump initially and say, you know what, I used to eat this or drink this or do something, stand on my head, and now nothing works. To get the ball rolling, this would be a supplement. It's called Motility Select. And it's for people who get that bloated feeling, that feeling like they're just food or waste just sitting there. And it's just not moving. That's because it's not. Or another one is that people feel as though they can't swallow. They can't swallow. Food gets stuck. They feel like there's something stuck there all the time. This is for you. You lack something called peristaltic motion. And there's two definitions of it. One is gastroparesis, is a condition whereby the muscles up in the esophageal area freeze or don't move freely. And the technical term is gastroparesis, although that refers to people who is really frozen, just like really needs medical attention. The rest of us, most of us, have a version of that that's not nearly as bad. It's just the muscles are out of rhythm, out of whack. They're supposed to move in a rhythm. You swallow food, chew it, they're supposed to be getting ready, getting their engines ready to move in a slow motion. And down below, when waste hits your colon, there's something called peristaltic motion. You see, all these muscles are the same thing. Esophagus isn't some totally different thing. Esophagus is the same skin, fat, and muscle molded into a shape of a tube, as the stomach like a circular sac, and like the intestines 26 feet, like a pipe. They're all the same roadway. They have the same surface. They have the same rules. They have everything's the same, just shaped a little differently. So for the colon, it's a peristaltic motion is what they call it. Same thing as up above with the paresis. It means that the 26 feet of intestines is just uncoordinated. It's not working together. And over time it gets weak. So you can't push the stuff out. If you have constipation, you can't push it out without some help because the muscles are not only weak, but they're not coordinated. They're out of sync. You see, there's a lot of groups of muscles in the 26 feet make your intestines, and they need to work together. They need to be coordinated. And when they are, it's the simplest thing. You don't have to think about going to the bathroom. It's just, it just happens naturally, happens at the same time every day. Imagine that privilege of knowing that you're going to be in the bathroom at, say, 8:10 in the morning and, 12:15 in the afternoon and maybe, 8 o'clock in the evening. We're supposed to have 3 bowel movements a day, but it's supposed to be so simple. If someone asks you, how many times a day you go, I don't really know, because it should be almost unconscious. Just, I have to go to the bathroom. And usually after eating a meal. But anyways, for people who go, or they use a treatment like I provide for constipation, and they just can't get it all out, it's because the muscles are not in a wave-like motion, they're not strong. So we could call it up in the chest area, gastroparesis, we could call it, what it actually is dysfunctional peristalsis. The muscles aren't working right. But science has the habit of just divvying everything up. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that, like IBS, Colitis, and Crohn's. They're all the same condition. You have a scrape, you have an injury to your bowel wall. And, you fix it by providing mucosal lining and supporting the tissue underneath. Paresis is for a chronic problem that if it is accurate, the term paresis, it means your muscles in your chest area are frozen. I don't see that very often. It's sluggish usually. Peristaltic motion, the food and waste doesn't go through effectively, and you feel as though, many times you do have waste that needs to come out, and sometimes you just feel like it. So that's the Motility Select. Moss Nutrition has that. Now, I have no, I'm not advocating to take things because I get anything. I don't work for Moss Nutrition. So what I do is I advocate things that I believe are best for you. I don't talk about, and you find that I don't talk about much specific. I have the protocol that works for me at Moss Nutrition. Love it. You don't hear me yakking about various supplements very often. If I see something special that has to do with my specialty and I know it works, I promote that. I've had 6 or 7 people use it, and they all had good results. They all had the incomplete elimination, and they felt as though stuff was stuck in their stomach. It worked for all of them. That's a very small sample. But I didn't want to hold back, and I wanted to share it with people because I get calls about that every day. So it's called Motility Select. Moss Nutrition has it. I'm looking at, I wrote a blog post on it. So, just so you know, if you want to get it, right now it's 2 for 1. You can get 2 of them and pay for 1. It's product number M137, Motility Select, Moss Nutrition. And, it's mossnutrition.com or 800-851-5444. And you need to use my code. You have to be affiliated with a doctor, otherwise they won't sell it to you. It's S like in Sam 191. You tell them that, and if you call now, I don't know how long it's going to last, you get 1 free. So check it out if that's one of you. That's going to be the solution for you. With waiting for me to get that 95, that last 5%, it can take longer than it did for the first 95%. It's bowel strength, muscle strength, and coordination. Motility Select. And you start off with 1 twice a day. You should, if it doesn't work in a matter of 4 or 5 days, move up to 2 twice a day. You can go to 3 twice a day. 0 chance of it harming you. Okay. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back with another clip soon.